Maya Angelou once said that there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. The Windrush community has many untold stories, which I feel must be brought to the fore to make a difference for current and future generations. My name is Marion Myrie-Lammy, and I am a Windrush descendant, born and raised in the beautiful island of Jamaica, known for its picturesque landscape, sunny white sandy beaches, and reggae music. Despite being a Windrush descendant through both parents, I did not have a close personal relationship with either Windrush grandparent. This was due to the fact that my paternal grandmother died in 1982, 2 years before I was born, and my maternal grandfather lived far away in Birmingham, with telecommunication being a far cry from what it is today. My maternal grandfather did, however, try to make his presence felt in my life the best way he could by sending out the occasional barrels and/or parcels, as well as telephone calls to the house, which we affectionately remember as Sundays with Grandpa. But it would be years before I had a full appreciation of why things had to be the way they were. As a matter of fact, it was not until I was completing a media internship that I would discover a concept that I had never heard of before, Windrush, when it was raised in the House of Commons in 2018 by the Right Honourable David Lammy. The issues covered in a wrap for newscast were clear: records destroyed and attempted cover-up with hundreds of thousands of workers, builders of this great nation, adversely affected, many losing pensions and the right to live here and support themselves. Even while producing this short piece, I had no idea that what had happened had implications for me, as no one in my family had ever told me the full story as a child. I don't even know if they have a concept of it. And that is where foundations like the Suffolk Windrush come in, to not only ensure that the Windrush generation of some 500,000 that migrated during the period of 1948 to 1973 does not get lost to the pages of history, but to also ensure that the Windrush descendants are able to reap the rewards and build on the foundation laid by our forebears that is within the very soil of this land. The contributions of the Windrush generation did not come forth without a cost. To chronicle my own nuclear family's experience, an 8-year-old girl lost a close, loving relationship with the man she called Papa, her lamentations featuring constantly throughout my childhood. Myself, his grandchild, also felt his absence, as there are some gaps a parcel or barrel cannot fill. And so I urge members of the Afro-Caribbean diaspora, Windrush Suffolk, to continue to make this movement meaningful so that it safeguards the interests of current and future generations. I am doing my small part through a documentary project entitled Towards a More Inclusive Jamaica, which is dedicated in part to my grandmother, who was not only Windrush, but also a member of the disability community. I would like to say thank you to the organizers of this event, the Windrush Committee, and to the wider Suffolk community for giving me the opportunity to speak at this timely and historic event. And I will close by sharing a quote from someone I admire, Ava DuVernay, whose work I hope my work could someday stand beside. When we're talking about diversity, it's not a box to check. It is a reality that should be deeply felt and held and valued by all of us.